Hello everyone, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a collective reading, taking a look at the current energies between you and your person, whoever it is that you are connecting to and dealing with in love. All right, let's get started. Just as a reminder, these are general readings. They might not resonate for everyone, but if it resonates for you, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed sometimes in these readings. Oh, my battery is low. I just noticed that right now, so I'm going to try to make this a little bit of a quicker reading if I can. We'll see. All right, here we go. Let's see. Spirit angels and guides, please show me what are the current energies between the collective and their person, whoever it is that the collective is currently connecting to and dealing with in love, please. What's the current energies between the collective and their person? Anything else? Okay. All right, let's see what this is all about. All right, so we do have the Hermit card. I did notice the Hermit card while I was pre-shuffling. We also have the Five of Swords, and we also have here the Four of Pentacles as well. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have here the Queen of Swords. We also have the Nine of Wands here, and we also have the Ten of Swords. Okay. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. Interesting. All right, so, this person has been keeping their distance from you. And this card at the Ten of Swords at the bottom says everything is fine. I feel like that's what this person has been telling themselves to try to make themselves feel better. They've been telling themselves, it's fine, it's okay. It's not a big deal that, me and the collective are separated or we broke up or, we're divided right now. We're not talking to each other or the collective's upset with me. It's fine. Everything's fine. This person's pretending that everything is fine, but it's not fine. They're actually quite upset with you and angry with you, and it's like they feel, in a way, they feel betrayed by you. They feel betrayed or offended, insulted, disrespected. They're kind of looking at you like how dare you, how dare you, collective? Who do you think you are? Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm gonna start clarifying. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I'm gonna use this deck. This deck has upright and reverse. So let's see what the deal is here. I'm gonna start with the Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, Spirit, please. Yeah, I feel like you're telling this person, why are you complaining, is what I'm hearing. Why are you complaining? Like, what gives you the right to complain right now? Don't you remember when you did this to me, or when you put me through this or that? Don't you remember any of that? So you feel like this person's playing the victim, basically. All right, looking at the Nine of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, this person feels betrayed by you. Yeah. They definitely feel betrayed. Kind of like backstabbed and betrayed. Okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't understand this person. This person's a little bit complicated. Yeah, this person doesn't make sense to me because it's like they feel betrayed, but it kind of looks like this person pushed you to the edge. You know, they pushed you to the extreme. So I'm not sure why they're shocked or surprised that you reacted. Like, wouldn't they react if it were them being pushed to the edge? Like they would react the same way that you reacted if it were them in your shoes. Anyone would react the way you reacted. Or the way you're currently reacting. Tell me about this Ten of Swords, Spirit. So we have the Four of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have also the Hierophants. Okay. Four of Cups, Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're okay. So there goes that victim energy. I'm the victim energy. Okay. Hierophant. Oh, so this is their mentality. That's an interesting mentality. So it kind of looks like this person feels like you put up with their shit. No, or they put up with, yeah, sorry, let me get this right. What am I trying to say? It's like they feel like if you put up with their shit and they should put up with their shit. Or like you put up with their crap, they should put up with your crap. Like you both should put up with each other's crap. That's what a relationship is all about, according to them. So it's like according to them, you're not a saint. That's what they're saying here. You're not a saint. Yeah. You're not perfect. You've done things to them too. You've put them through stuff too. So they feel like it's only fair for you to tolerate them the same way that they've tolerated you and the stuff that you've done to them. So they're not, they're not negating, okay. They're not really negating the fact that they did something wrong here. Yeah, I don't feel like this person's negating that. I don't feel like this person's denying that. They're not denying that they did something wrong, but they feel like you should put up with it. Yeah, they feel like you should put up with it because, according to them, they've put up with you in the past when you did things that weren't so nice or that weren't so good. They feel like they put up with it and they're still here. You know, they're still here by your side, or they're still here wanting to be with you, willing to be with you. So then why can't you do the same thing for them, you know? Why can't you tolerate them and put up with them and and stick by them in the same way that they have with you? Okay, I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Collective, I don't really know what to say about that. So let me just look at you real quick. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Swords here. You agree? Or what? We also have the Two of Cups. And we also have the High Priestess. Okay. Why is the Hermit attached to the collective spirit? Tell me more about that one, please. Nine of Cups. Oh no. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups. Four of Pentacles. I see. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Okay. Oh, and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Temperance card. I see. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of true then, because you are showing up as a Page of Swords with the Nine of Cups. And the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you've been all right, so I don't know what to say with in regards to that. I'm not a psychologist or a couples therapist. But yeah, it does look like you've been you know, feeding the monster, you know, in a way playing games, like playing along with this person, you know. It looks like you two have been playing games with each other. This person's negative habits rub off on you, you know, especially if you're in constant like contact with them. And it does look like you two have a lot of experience with each other. Have you two have been dealing for a long time with each other. So, you know, it looks like their bad habits rub off on you and your bad habits rub off on them. Like everybody has bad habits, you know, nobody's perfect. Everybody has something that's not the best. And I just feel like you two are magnets to each other, you know? You kind of repel each other, but you also get attracted to each other. And there's something about you and this person's dynamic and the energy between the two of you that is very similar. Yeah, it's very similar. So they trigger you and you trigger them, and um, they get the bad out of like they pull the bad energy out of you. You know, your shadow side, the things about you that are not so great, that are imperfect. It's like this person kind of pulls it out of you. And you end up behaving in ways that you don't even recognize about yourself. I feel like this person pushes you to do things or to behave in ways that are not normal for you, that are not normal for you, that are not common for you. You do things that you would never do, if it weren't because this person just kind of triggers you in that way, and upsets you in such a dramatic way, in such an intense way that you react you react in a way that it's not familiar to you, because you've never been exposed to someone like them that pushes your buttons the way they do. So maybe this person was meant to be in your life for that reason, so that you can become more aware of your own negative habits or tendencies or insecurities. Not tendencies, but your vulnerabilities, your susceptibilities, your negative susceptibilities, or your negative habits, your negative emotions, any bitterness or resentment that you have within you, that you hold within you. It kind of looks like this person, might have been brought into your life for that reason, to make you aware of that, so that you can recognize it and work on it, and evolve as a human being. Don't let this person gaslight you, though, because I don't like this whole mentality of, you know, or this whole psychology that they have going on here of, you know, you put me through shit, I put you through shit, and we're supposed to tolerate it from each other. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that's something that you should tolerate from them, or they should tolerate from you. I think that's something that needs to be addressed and talked about, and resolved, and made better. Yeah, it's something that you're supposed to like learn from and grow from as a team together. It's not meant for you to like make it into something normal, or turn it into something normal. Because I feel like that's what this person's trying to do. It's like they're trying to make it into something normal. Like, that's just how we work. That's just how we operate. That's just how our relationship is. And we should be okay with that. So I don't think that's correct to be okay with that, or to just see it as a standard thing in this relationship, an acceptable standard thing here. Let's see what the Five of Swords is doing here. Spirit, tell me about the Five of Swords. Yeah, you have the Hermit in your energy collective, which is why I'm telling you, like, you're being influenced by them. Like, it's their negative tendencies are rubbing off on you. The more you spend time with them, the more you're going to copy them, basically, is what I'm getting. All right, Ace of Cups, Hierophant, and the Lovers. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Justice, Knight of Cups. Okay. I feel like this person takes things like way further than what you take it, you know? Is what I'm noticing about them. Like, you might not be the best sometimes, but I feel like this person really like I mean, you might take things far, but I feel like this person takes things a lot further. Like they really push things like way out of bounds. Way too far. Much farther than what you push things towards. And that's the difference between you and this person. It's the difference between you and this person is that you're uncomfortable. You see, with the Strength card in reverse, the Hermit, the Queen of Swords in reverse, you're very uncomfortable. But this person isn't. And that's the difference here. This person's not uncomfortable the way you're uncomfortable. This person is like complacent, you know, very content with the toxicity within the relationship. They just want you to like be, it's like they just want you to be content with it as well, or they just want you to be like accepting of it as well, the same way that they're accepting of it. But I don't feel like you want to accept it. I feel like you want, let me just clarify what your intentions are, what you want, because I feel like there's some sort of message there. What can you tell me about that, Spirit, on the collective side, please? What's the collective's intentions, or what does the collective want? Okay. Okay, Four of Cups, High Priestess, Death, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands. Interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Death, High Priestess, Four of Cups. Interesting. Okay. You see what I'm telling you? Look at this Four of Cups and the Five of Wands here. These are your the unhealed parts of you, you know? The parts that you need to work on, the parts that you need to heal and mature, basically. You do have the High Priestess here and the Death card, Queen of Wands. You know, I definitely feel like you're putting in the work here with the Death card and the High Priestess. You know, you definitely try to work on yourself and do the best to like it's like you try to improve yourself and better yourself and behave and carry yourself in a better way. You're kind of like a work in progress, but there is progress here. I'm just getting that you're dealing with the wrong person here, to help you continue that progress. You're involving yourself with the wrong person that sets you back because their energy is not supportive to your energy. Their energy just kind of like it's like rubbing salt on a wound, you know? This person like or pours they pour salt on your wounds, and that doesn't help. That doesn't help. Like you have wounds here just like everybody has wounds that you're trying your best to like grow from and resolve and heal, and improve. But dealing with someone like this is just going to constantly keep you stuck and constantly keep you like backtracking, because every time you close or you're in the process of closing a wound, this person just comes and opens it back up again and knocks you back down to zero, after you were already halfway there, you were already halfway through in your healing process, and this person just comes and just knocks you back to zero. They do everything and they say everything that just opens that wound all over, opens that wound up again, all over again. And not only do they open it up again, but they also make it worse. Yeah, they also make it worse. It's like, and that's the problem here. Like, at least if they're not going to support you or help you, at least, you know, don't do anything. At least, stay neutral and do nothing. But it's like this person doesn't do nothing. This person makes it even worse. So you end up in the negative side, like they don't just take you back to zero. They push you to the negative side. They push you to, -1, -2, -3, if that makes sense. So that's what I feel like is going on here. You're you're in the wrong circle here with the wrong type of person that's not going to help you grow, and that's not going to help you move forward in your healing journey. And you are on a healing journey. You are on a path of personal growth, and you're doing it voluntarily. You have the maturity to know that's something that you need. You're mature enough to know that you're not perfect, and to know that there's a lot of things that you need to work on. And you're mature enough to put yourself on that path of personal growth and healing. But I just feel like this person is a vampire, like an energy vampire that you're letting them get too close to you, is what I'm getting. You're letting them get way too close to you. I don't know why, I just feel like there just seems to be a magnetic energy here between you and this person. But I also feel like that's, in a way, a test for you. In a way, it looks like you're being tested to see if you can handle an energy like this, a person of this kind. And it doesn't look like you were able to handle it, but it looks like you are slowly moving yourself towards a place of leveling up, and I feel like you're starting to like distance yourself from this person. Slowly but surely is what I'm getting. All right, collective, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the reading here. Any advice or any final message for the collective, Spirit? This reading was a very different reading. I don't remember having a reading like this kind, but hopefully somebody needed to hear this and it helps somebody out there. Final messages, Spirit, for the collective, please. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Wands. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, double confirmation here. Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. This is just confirmation that this person, they're gonna keep coming after you, you know, or they're gonna come after you and they're gonna keep going. Like, this is like the Energizer Bunny, you know, they're not gonna run out of battery. With the Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like the advice is, you know, keep focusing on yourself, you know, keep improving yourself, you know, keep doing things, keep doing the things that, you know, support you and that provide stability and security in your life, and that, you know, helps you learn and helps you grow and helps you be better, and keep working on your goals, keep working on your dreams, your wishes, the things that you want to accomplish in your life. You're too good for this person. I feel it is like the moral of the story here. You're too good for them. So just remind yourself of that. All right, that's what I have for you, collective. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Take care.